was a super majority, 60%, and we exceeded that super majority by 5 points. So the idea that the state legislature would then turn around and try to basically repeal what the people voted for is so unconscionable for so many Floridians and so many Americans. So we're all coming together to say, well, let's erase these fees and fines by paying them off for people who need the help. And that's what we're doing.
Desmond, you've had quite a week. In the last week, you were named as one of the Time 100 most influential people. You also were denied your application for a full pardon from Governor DeSantis. I think that denial happened today or yesterday. Your reaction to that denial?
Yeah, and I look at it, Chris, as justice delayed is justice denied, and I was actually denied a decision. But that experience really speaks to why we launched an Amendment 4 campaign to begin with. We have a situation here where it was purely arbitrary. Clemency hearings are designed to look at what a person does after they have committed their crime, how they have rehabilitated themselves, how have they become an asset to the community. And it's very laid out. My track record is very clear. The work that I do with the homeless, the work that I do with returning citizens, the work that I've done even in responding to COVID-19 in prisons and jails. And I've had all kinds of accommodations from being named Floridian of the Year and Central Floridian of the Year, and even Time 100 most influential in the world. And if that is not enough to show rehabilitation and a commitment to giving back to the community, then what is? And it just speaks to the arbitrariness of this clemency process that we've been talking about for many years. And that was the purpose. Well, how could we let 4 politicians just rule arbitrarily to decide which American citizen get the vote and which don't? Amendment 4 created an alternative pathway so that American citizens who have done their time, who have paid their debt to society, and just want to move on with their lives and choose whether or not they want to participate in democracy, have that opportunity to do so. And that is what we're fighting about, because at the end of the day, it's about people. Real people from all walks of life, all political persuasions that just want to move on and feel like they're a part of this country.
John, I want to ask you, since I have you here, and obviously on this sort of somber day when we got this announcement out of the state of Kentucky about charges for one of the officers involved in the shooting and death of Breonna Taylor. I know you wrote an op-ed on her birthday. You've been very vocal in looking for some kind of accountability and justice for Breonna Taylor. And for people that are feeling frustrated or angry or disappointed or upset, I wonder what you want to say about your own reaction today to that announcement.
I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm grieving for Breonna and for her family. I'm grieving for so many other families that have had these interactions with the police, that have had these killings caused by the police, that have gone with no accountability. It continues to happen. The system is not broken. It's working exactly how it was designed. So we need to change the system. And part of the way we do that is through our election process. Part of the way we do that is by voting for different attorney generals, different district attorneys who will adjudicate and make decisions in a way that's more progressive and more in tune with what's happening in the community and protecting the lives of all the citizens of the community instead of being in collusion with the police force and the police unions to protect them. We need to make sure we're voting so that we have a say in all those local and state officials that make these decisions that far too often side with police, believe the police's account without taking into account the value of the lives of the police's victims.
All right, John Legend and Desmond Meade. Gentlemen, both, thank you so much for making time tonight. I really appreciate it.